Good afternoon. How are you? Whew. Yes, I'm really happy with this opportunity to sit with you today. It's been a journey to get here. There's so much to do. However, happy Cancer new moon. I know this energy well because it is mine, but this new moon is really a gift. It's such a beautiful, decisive kind of new moon. From the water comes all life, and we are tributaries to the sea. And so this moon gives us an opportunity for some crystalline, clear, kind of watery flow. But it's filled with memory as it's filled with flow. So let's talk about that. Cancer is a cardinal sign. It is a foundational sign. It is the very foundation of our lives. It's our family, our mothers, the mothers before them, the people before them. It is the sea from which we are shaped, right? It is where our lives have gained form from all those ancestral memories of our parents mothers, the mothers before them. We were all connected to them in the waters of our mothers. So if we're here today, we all had mothers, right? And so being in utero, inside of those cosmic waters, were the memories of the ancestry before us. So this new moon is really a very foundational kind of new moon that shifts us to our core. It is everything we're familiar with. It's everything that gives us life today. So it speaks of our karmic inheritance. It speaks of our generational connection. It speaks of what defines your life today, whether that is the nurturing you received as a child or the nurturing you did not receive as a child. All of those are connected to this moon today. This moon is about what made us feel safe, what made us feel secure, what made us feel stable, and what made us feel connected or belonging. This is the energy of this moon. So it can bring up many things because Cancer is the cosmic memory keeper. They never forget. Cancers hold on to the memory of the generations that you came from and before and before. So what are the memories that are carrying you today, particularly around safety and security? And how are the mothers' sins visited on the children? The mothers before us, how did their life and their choices influence where you are today? What have we learned from them? What have we learned from them about mothering? What have we learned from them about nurturing? What have we learned from them about safety for ourselves? What have we learned from them about safety for our children? What have we learned from them about finances and security and homekeeping and building a home inside of our bodies or even outside of our bodies? What have we learned from these mothers? What have we learned from these ancestral ties? What are the memories that now govern your life? There's a particular kind of energy that's happening in the cosmos. These are with the big planets, or big brothers, as I'd like to call Earth's big brothers, as I'd like to call them. But really, they are the gods of change, right? So Jupiter, Neptune, Pluto, and Uranus are all in conjunction with each other. They're all in aspects with each other. I believe they're forming trines and conjunctions with each other right now. And they're all in the early degrees of air and fire. Air and fire, my friends, is significant change. So what this is telling us, that during this new moon, there's a significant change that's at foot. But that change is going to impact us mostly in the areas that we're familiar with. Those changes will impact us at a foundational, really familiar kind of level. It will impact us in our inner lives, safety, security, family, things, nurturing, mothering, all of those things, home, all of those things are up during this new moon for our attention to be drawn to, because that is where we will feel most of the changes that are happening. So this moon offers us a possibility of building a new form right from the foundation on up. And so why I call this a decisive new moon is that we will have to sit and say to ourselves, what kind of form are we building? Are we building a form that's based on the wounds from the generational prior? Or are we building a new form based on what works for us? Right? So it's a recognition of our ancestral inheritance, a recognition of their rich memory, a recognition of their rich resilience and technology, and an opportunity for release and flow all comes with this moon. Quite a significant time, isn't it? A beautiful, beautiful opportunity here for healing is what we're being presented with. So what's shifting and changing in our inheritance is what we decide. What are we going to decide to keep? For me, I'm going to decide to keep all my ancestral memories from my mothers and mothers and mothers beyond that of resilience. I'm going to keep the memories of joy. I'm going to keep the memories of becoming the entrepreneur that I truly am because I come from that lineage. So there are memories within there that I am wanting to keep. What lies at the bottom of your river? What's the silt? What is it made up of? Is it anger, rage, and disappointment? We all have that, right? But what are we going to choose to alchemize during this energy of this Cancer new moon? What are we going to choose to keep? What are we going to attach our identity to? We can easily attach our identity to the things within our mother's life that we were like, we don't really like, but somehow we're flowing right into it, right? And so that can become your identity also. So what are you going to choose to attach your identity to during the energy of this moon? And so this is an opportunity for us to really allow for flow and to make room for wisdom, healing, and intuition during this moon, because those are the things that our feminine or our mothers really taught us about. And if they haven't taught us about it, we hold it inside of us. We hold those waters inside of us. So we can become the best nurturer of self during this new moon. We can create our own safety and security if this was not something that was passed on to you through the ancestral memory bank that you keep tapping into. How clean are our rivers? Have we allowed them to become muddy because of the family trauma? Have we allowed them to become muddy because of this cosmic memory that we've been dragging around from generation to generation? So this moon offers us an opportunity to clean up those waters that run inside us, those waters that run inside our womb and inside our bodies, but also it's an opportunity to clean up our waters, reflecting the waters of the earth. When our bodies are clean, so is the ocean. And so it's an opportunity to clean the ocean, it's an opportunity to even clean cosmic waters, because ultimately the mother is the moon is our primordial mother from which the ocean came. So as our tributaries are flowing into the sea, what does our waters look like? Because we are returning to the sea. We are returning to the source. We are returning to the self. We're coming home to ourselves and to each other. And this moon offers us the opportunity to come home to a beautiful, refreshed, clear, clean self is what this moon offers. So the plant energy that I'm choosing to work with is mugwort. I love mugwort, people, because mugwort is a plant that removes stagnation and, it cleanses and clears and allows for flow. So it should not be taken if you're pregnant. The other herb that I really love here is chickweed. Chickweed opens us up to the energy of cosmic waters. So chickweed connects us to memory even beyond our ancestors that are earth-based. It also connects us to galactic memories by thinning our cellular walls so that we can receive. So a lot about this feminine energy, or the feminine of the moon, and the energy of the mothers is receptivity. So this is talking about softening. This is talking about becoming more vulnerable. This is talking about allowing, and chickweed does that. I also really love here the energy of cleavers. Cleavers is one of the best lymphatic decongestants in an herb. It clears lymph flow, it clears the lymph and allows for flow. So cleavers would be great here. It cleanses the waters of the body and it helps to bring cleansing to the memory. So yeah, I think I need cleavers because that fly. But anyway, cleavers is one of my favorite herbs to use for this energy of clear, crystalline flow of your waters and in your return to the sea and finding home within yourself. Thank you so much. Until we talk again, take really good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.